Hi guys, my name is Sana. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I will be showing you how I did this look using the Huda Beauty new nude palette which I recently got gifted. So I'm going to try that out on my eyes, and I feel like this is such a summery look. It's so wearable and so summery with the bright colors, yet very on trend using the glitters and stuff like that. So, and I also think it's very easy for beginners to recreate because I've actually spoken in depth of how I did it. So yeah, if you like this video, please like it, subscribe to my channel and press the little bell near the subscribe button so you're gonna get notified every time I put up a new video, so you're caught up on everything. Also follow me on Instagram. My ID is going to be somewhere here on the screen. And yeah, I'm not going to talk any further and just show you how I did this.
Slowly kisses passing by the river.
Alright, so we're going to start with the eyes first, just in case there's any fallout. It's easier to clean. I do have a little bit of lip oil. This one is from e.l.f. It's the tinted lip oil which I have applied. And for eye primer, I'm going to be using the e.l.f. eye primer. That's only because these colors are really vibrant and it'll only show up if there's some sort of if it's an even base basically. So I'm just going to apply a little bit. But it's somewhat okay. It just doesn't get any better than this. I have the discoloration doesn't completely go, and I'm okay with that. So okay, so I'm going to start by using the color Play over here, which is this one, using the Wet n Wild crease brush. Okay, next I'm going to be using the color Secret just to deepen the crease just a little bit. I'm going to use this brush. It's slightly denser. Same method of dipping your brush in ever so slightly and tapping it so the excess is out. Again, I'm using windshield wiper motions, whatever you want to call it. So I feel like now you can see like a difference between this first shade we put and the other shade. The first shade is nice and airbrushed, whereas this one you can finally see some sort of a color difference. It's sort of deep but not deep enough to my liking. So I'm going to put a little bit of tickle very lightly on like the sort of the outer third of my eye, and for that I'm just going to use this brush. I'm using the shade Tickle, and I sort of just want to put it here and then just blend it to deepen like the outer corner of my eye. And I'm gonna motion this outwards so it's more flawless and airbrushed. So you can see the look slightly coming together a little bit. I like the colors, the whole color scheme. It's such a pretty color scheme. If you can't tell, it's so pretty. I might use the shimmers today, but not like the glitters. I don't know yet. We will figure it out. Okay, so I think I'm happy with this. I'm also just gonna go on with another clean brush without any pigment. Yeah, without any product, just to like blend it in thoroughly and blend it outwards like so. Okay, so now we're going to use the shade Spank with this sort of dense brush. You want to go in with a very very light hand, because if not you're going to have like sort of a patchiness going on and it won't look so evenly blended, and just it won't look cohesive. So yeah, I'm just going to pat the brush like that, touch it on all corners, pat the excess off. It's very important to pat off the excess when you use darker shades, because you're just going to have too much product on there, and make sure to go with a light hand. See, just the outer V, I'm placing this, and I like holding it at the bottom because I apply lesser pressure that way. Like the lower you hold it, lesser pressure you apply. Wow, I cannot. When I do that, and sort of go push it into the crease. Now, if you guys don't know what a crease is, it's basically the socket of your eye. So like where your eyeball, okay, so if you tilt your head, right, this line is your crease, I believe. So that's where we're looking at. So I'm just gonna pat it and push it into the crease a little bit. See, I only want the darker color to be outside and not so much in the inner part of it. If you're not happy with the color, if you want it to be more pigmented, you can always go back and apply and build the color. I actually like it to be like this. It's very simple. I mean, it's not so dramatic. Bring whatever's left in the brush inside, just the crease. Make sure to like tilt your head so you can find your crease really. Would go very lightly over there. And I like to brush it like this, so it's more of a fox eye sort of a look. It basically elongates this part of your face. Like this eye is more blended than this eye, so I'm going to work a little bit more on this eye and be back. Okay, so I went in with this clean brush without any product and just went ahead and blended the eyeshadows together so it looks very cohesive and proper. This is how I wanted it to look. So let's just take this eye for reference, right? So it looks very even and very blended in together, and that's just how I want it. I'm gonna add the shade Teddy into my lid, just a little bit over here in my main lid area, because I feel like that is just very bare right now. And then I will top it up with these little duochrome shades. A brush like this is again the Wet n Wild one. I think this is a large dome brush or something. If I'm right, that's the large dome brush, or I can just use this one. Okay, I'm going to use this one. Okay, there we go. So if you're going out for like a lunch or something, I think you can just go out like this. I mean, in my opinion, again. I think you can just put on a little bit of liner, if you will, mascara, and I think this is a perfect daytime look. I want to take it a step further and use these duochrome shades, because let me just swatch it and show it to you, because they look stunning. Like, how can you not want to put this? I just hope it shows up on camera and I'm not positioning it in a wrong way. But that's how it looks. It's super pretty. This one is kind of dark, so I'm gonna use the one called Daydream, which is this one. It's sort of a lilac kind of shade. Yes, Daydream is much lighter and it's more of a daytime look. So I'm gonna put that in the center of my eye like a halo eye. I'm going to use this sort of tapered blending brush and I'm going to go in with the shade Secret, just to fix up this little harsh line here. Finish the rest of my base. So it's just a regular base, it's nothing really special, so I don't want to show that on video. So I will finish it and be back. Okay, so I'm back with the rest of my face. I haven't done my lips or finished my eyes yet. We have to do mascara and the under eyelash. For your waterline, basically you want to smoke out the waterline and connect the lower part of the eye to the upper part of the eye. The two slightly darker shades, that is Tickle and Spanked. So I'm going to use Tickle over here and Spanked just at the end to connect this part and make it like a whole look. So you can either use brushes like these. There are these dome size brushes. I prefer smaller domes because it's a smaller area and you would get a more precise lash line and not like stuff till here. So you can either use these, or my favorite way to use is this one. It's a very thin and angled brush, so it fits right there, so I can smoke out that lash line and it looks really nice. So that's what I'm going to use today. But you can also use this, tap it and then just do it at an angle like this, or you can just go ahead and do this and then line it. So I'm just going to finish that off and use the shade Spank. So be sure to look down so you can see the most of your waterline, and that is what you're gonna line. So yeah, so you're gonna look down and then smoke it out. And by smoking, I basically mean you want to hold it over here, so you get, that's the best amount of pressure. I feel like here it's too light and over here is way too much pressure. So go about somewhere here of the brush, and then you're gonna hold and then just smoke out. So you're gonna brush and slightly bring it down, but not just where your eyelashes, your lower lashes end. I like my lower lash line to be there, and sort of flick out this end so it connects with your upper part of the lid. Okay, so that's what the lower lash line looks like. I'm pretty happy with it. I want to touch up the shimmer a little bit, clean up the eye, and I'm going to top it off with a little bit of Infatuated. Is that what's called? Yeah, Infatuated. Okay, I think the problem with me is I never know how to stop, so I think I'm just going to go ahead and stop here. Otherwise I would just keep retouching this part, that part, this slightly, and I would never ever finish. I'm going to top off with the pressed glitters after I finish curling my lashes. Okay, so if you apply eyeliner, then go ahead and add it to this look, but I don't like using eyeliner. I do not use eyeliner. I use it very rarely, and that is only if I'm putting false lashes and I need it to look seamless. That's when I use it. So this is the Maybelline Total Temptations. So the rest of my base makeup details would be on my Instagram. Go follow me at Sana. It's going to be on the screen somewhere here. So for more pictures on this look, I might even post some product pictures of this palette. So go ahead and check me out on Instagram. Okay, I think I'm going to stop here. I do not want to add falsies today because I feel like this is a very playful and light look, and it's not so dramatic. I put falsies. It will be dramatic, and I'm just too lazy to go through the headache of putting falsies for like 10 minutes straight. I want to apply the glitters now, so I'm going to put the pressed glitters. I'm using the shade Infatuated. So tap it and swipe a little bit just to take it off, and tap it on your lash. Oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god. Okay, I'll clean this up later. I don't like the way that's looking on top of the press. Okay, I don't like how it looks on top of the shimmer. Wow. Oh my god, I have to clean that up. Okay guys, so this is my final look. I don't want to touch up anything else because I feel like if I do, I would look like a disco ball because I have so much glitter on my face. But this is how the look turned out. Finish off by using some lip gloss. This is the Editor's Pick lip gloss. So this is what the final look is, what it looks like. If you want to know my base makeup details like the foundation, the blush and stuff like that, it's all going to be up on my Instagram, and the account ID is going to be somewhere here on the screen. So go follow me on there. I post more pictures, and I also have the product pictures of the new nude. It's pretty good. Like, I love the way it looks before I ruined it with my brushes. But yeah, it's all up on my Instagram. I post more fashion content over there, also more makeup stuff. So I think you should definitely go follow if you like stuff like that. Also share this video with someone who should try this look, because I feel like it's so summery and not that dramatic, I think, in my opinion, because I would wear it out during the daytime and it would be appropriate in my opinion. So yeah, also don't forget to press the bell icon because you will get notified every time I put up a video. So so you're just all caught up on my content. So yeah, I think that's all I have to show you guys today. Thank you so much for watching and see you next time. Bye.